I didn't see you there. That's my famous line.
Yeah, I mean, we can't do that because we're actually looking at the camera.
That's true.
Alright, we'll start. 3, 2, hold on.
Oh, god damn it.
You don't want that. Actually, it's going to smell awful. It's been bad all day. You just hit me in the face with it. It smells like a Wing Warehouse bathroom. Alright, let me pull up your team. Hold on.
Dude, that is fucking rancid.
Yeah, that's payback, bitch.
For what?
For every time you've had to shit yourself in the gym and I had to deal with it. Not your fault, it's a disease. That's definitely my fault. We just...
Solid 45 seconds like that.
Well, this is all... We don't have to keep any of this. I'm just fucking around.
Should probably keep it all.
I don't think so. Okay. Alright. Alright, so after my A+ showing...
B-
wow.
for me.
A+ for me. It's all matters. Great job, my team. We're going to move on to Adam's team, a.k.a. Business Casual. If you know anything about Adam, Adam tends to try to outsmart the room. He tries to outmaneuver the room. He's listening to podcasts. He's reading documents. He's looking at Wikipedia. He's checking. At one point, he called the mother of a running back he was going to draft to see what his character was like. No lie. Is that true?
That is true.
Yeah. So, Adam's obviously the most well-read person in this league. How did his team turn out? So, Adam, I'll kick to you. Let's talk about your first round because you had 2 picks in the first round. You took a similar approach as myself, traded away picks, decided to really, front load that draft. So you had 9 and 11, correct?
I did. I had 9-11.
Never forget.
I only had to give 9-11. Yes, never forget. I only had to give up my second and third though. I did acquire an additional 4th as well as keeping my 4th.
Who gave you that?
You. And a first round next year.
Doesn't sound like me.
So I was very happy. Before the draft, I think me and Tyler discussed over and over again who was going to fall to me at 9, and I kept telling him, like, dude, I'm mocking, Odell Beckham's going to fall to me at 9. He's like, fuck you, he's not. Guess what? Odell Beckham Jr. fell to me at 9. Followed that up with the wide receiver.
Before we move on, though, from Odell, are you worried about his character concerns at all?
No.
What about the nightclub
dude,
video?
He's about to get paid.
The boat picture. He seems to be doing coke and or marijuana while having pizza with a girl.
Not concerned.
That doesn't concern you at all?
Not at all.
As a cop?
No.
Okay. All
No.
right. You heard it here first, folks.
Odell Beckham Jr. is going to be top 3 wide receiver at the end of the year. I'm gonna venture forth and say number 1.
You want to bet $1 on it?
He was my second on my board. Hopkins was my first. But
All
yeah,
right.
okay.
All right, so we move it on. Yeah, past Odell, your second pick. Let's talk about Michael Thomas from
Ohio State.
the Ohio State
The Ohio
University.
State, yep.
Thank you, Adam.
I like my Buckeyes.
Yes, he's a very good player. I think he's going to have a big year. Drew Brees, that crotchety, richety old man, is going to be throwing the ball, but he's still got a rocket arm. Fun fact, you know who has the same height as Drew Brees?
You.
No, I wish.
Darren Sproles?
Nope, actually, wrong direction. Baker Mayfield. So Baker Mayfield is like Drew Brees, confirmed here on this video. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to say past those 2 picks. They were solid. You have nice wide receivers. Let's talk about the rest of your draft, Adam. How'd it go?
I kind of attempted the 0 RB strategy, if you will. It wasn't as easy to do because I didn't have I lost a pick in the first 4 rounds. But I went ahead and followed it up with a couple more solid wide receivers. I went very rookie heavy, 5 rookies actually.
Wow, 5
DJ
rookies.
Moore, Cortland Sutton, Michael Gallup.
Out of 18 players, you have 5 rookies.
Yeah.
That's pretty. It's a third of your team is going to be a bunch of young bucks.
Yeah. So I won't win this year most likely, but I will win every year.
Well, let's hope you never win any year.
Oh, speaking of Ohio State, I got Carlos Hyde as well. Big
Yeah.
fan.
Let's circle back around onto your character concerns with Odell Beckham. You also drafted someone who is suspended. What's that mean?
He's not playing for the first 4 games of the year, and then he's got a bye week in week 6. So I'll get to play him once before the first 7 weeks of the season.
Why was he suspended, Adam?
Steroids.
Oh, more drug use. That's interesting. Illegal drug use, nonetheless. But you're okay with that? You sign off on it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm solely basing my value on these characters on how well they can make me money and not by what they do in the real world.
Hey, that's one way to look at it, friends. The last thing before we go and move on to the next team, I do have a big question. So, for those who weren't at draft day, there was really 2 big incidents that really marked the day. We had the Great Bee Attack of 2018, in which the whole draft party was attacked by savage bumblebees.
Yep.
Can you walk us through that real quick? Kind of explain how that happened?
Found some bees tried to drown them with bleach. They got pissed. They stung a lot of people. My bad.
Okay, and then follow up. You also auto-draft 3 players in a dynasty startup.
I auto-drafted 2 players. One was Ben Roethlisberger, and I believe the 10th round, which I was totally okay with after the fact. And the other one was Danny Amendola, which was 1 round later. Wasn't too happy about that, but upon some further research, still not that happy about it.
I thought you were going to talk yourself into that pick, but I'm glad you've actually come around on the fact that you fucked up.
Yeah.
I thought Albert Wilson was also auto draft. Is that?
No, I went to put him in the queue and that drafted him. That was just like not knowing the format.
Right. So yeah, he's never used this app before, much like the elderly I deal with at work.
So I really locked down that Miami wide receiver core though.
And actually, the last thing, you mentioned Ben Roethlisberger, which is another player with some character concerns. There's allegations at one point he raped a girl in a bathroom at a bar.
He also
Does that bother you?
He also gives a lot of money for dogs, canine dogs, for police departments.
Really?
In fact, when I used to play the Cleveland Metro Parks, one of the dogs was purchased with partial funds from Ben Roethlisberger.
Why didn't you guys just kill that dog immediately? Because that's a Steeler dog.
Because it's a dog.
True. That's a good point. All right, guys. See you soon.
We gotta give myself a grade.
Oh, yeah. Wait, we're back.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, all that being said, I'm going to have to give Adam, he gave me a B-. So I'm going to go ahead and give him a C+. I like his first 2 picks, but after that, everything else is garbage. Adam, what are you going to give yourself?
Honestly, I'm gonna give myself also a B-.
Wow.
So
You don't even believe in your own team.
like I said, it's not gonna win this year, but it's gonna win in the next 2 to 3 years.
You want to bet on that?
Yeah.
How much?
I bet by paying my $50 every year.
I mean, we could bet on like a 2nd round pick that you actually win.
No, come on.
All right,
That's
so
not-
B-, C+. Adam's team, who knows? Look out in 2 to 3 years.
Can we get an honest evaluation on your own team?
A+.
Okay.
I already said it once, but I'll say it again. A+ on my team.
Okay.